Chosen one, you have always felt the pull of something different within you, something rare and unexplainable. You may not have been able to name it before, but now the truth is unfolding before you. Your high sexual energy is more than just an aura. It is an undeniable force, a magnetism that draws people toward you like waves pulled by the moon. You are in demand, not because you seek attention, not because you chase validation, but because your presence alone shifts the energy in any space you enter. You have noticed how your friends react to you. There is an excitement, an eagerness, an unspoken desire to be in your presence. They linger a little longer in conversations with you. They light up when you walk into the room. They subtly compete for your attention even when they do not fully understand why. Some admire you, some envy you, and some find themselves completely enthralled by the essence of who you are. It is not just physical beauty, not just confidence, not just the way you carry yourself. It is something deeper, something they cannot put into words, a current of energy that makes them feel more alive when they are near you. This energy is not a mistake. It was placed within you by divine hands, designed to set you apart, to elevate you in ways that are beyond mere attraction. Your presence alone inspires emotions in others that they cannot control, and whether they understand it or not, they crave it. Some will try to claim a piece of it, hoping that by being close to you, they can absorb even a fraction of what you naturally embody. Others will stand in awe, drawn to you, yet unsure of how to express the intensity of what they feel. And still there are those who, unable to handle the weight of your energy, will struggle to be in your presence without revealing just how deeply it affects them. Chosen one, this is the moment where you must realize that what you carry is not ordinary. You have been given something that others recognize instinctively, even if they do not speak of it. You are the kind of presence that lingers in the minds of others long after you have left. Your energy is not just seen. It is felt, it is remembered, it is desired. And now, as you step into this awareness, you must understand the responsibility that comes with being someone who is in such high demand. Chosen one, the energy you carry does more than attract, it connects. It weaves invisible threads between you and the people who are drawn to you, creating bonds that are both seen and unseen. Your friends do not just enjoy your company, they are pulled toward you with a need they may not even fully understand. They feel more themselves in your presence, more alive, more attuned to their own emotions. This is the nature of the energy you possess. It does not just exist, it elevates. You have seen this in the way your friendships unfold. People seek you out, not only for your presence, but for the way they feel when they are near you. They open up to you without hesitation, sharing their deepest thoughts, their hidden fears, their unspoken desires. They trust you with parts of themselves they would not give to just anyone, because there is something about your energy that makes them feel safe, yet electrified, comforted, yet awakened. It is as if being near you allows them to access something within themselves that they could not reach on their own. This is no coincidence. This is the nature of divine energy in motion. It is why your presence is so highly sought after, why people gravitate toward you, why some find themselves lost in thoughts of you even when you are not around. They do not just see you, they feel you. And that feeling does not fade easily. It lingers in their minds, echoes in their emotions, remains imprinted in their memories. Even those who try to distance themselves from you, who attempt to deny the pull they feel, will find themselves returning, drawn back by something they cannot resist. But chosen one, this connection, this deep, unshakable bond you create with those around you is not to be taken lightly. When people are drawn to you, when they become intoxicated by your presence, they will expect something in return. Some will seek to possess you, mistaking your energy for something they can claim. Others will demand more from you than they have earned, believing that your presence alone entitles them to your attention. And some, unable to handle the intensity of what they feel, will project their own confusion onto you, blaming you for the emotions you have stirred within them. This is where your wisdom must guide you, chosen one. You must learn to recognize the difference between those who cherish your presence and those who seek to drain it. You must learn to distinguish between true connection and mere infatuation. Not everyone who is drawn to you is meant to stay. Not everyone who desires your energy is worthy of receiving it. You are not here to be consumed by those who do not understand your value. You are here to share your light with those who can stand in its presence without needing to take from it. Chosen one, your energy is a gift, a rare force that makes you top demand among those who know you. But it is also a power that must be protected, honored, and given only to those who truly deserve it. Your presence is not a privilege to be taken lightly. It is a divine experience. And as you continue on your journey, you must carry this truth with you, knowing that the right connections will honor your energy, while the wrong ones will seek to claim it. Choose wisely, for what you carry is far too valuable to be given away carelessly. Chosen one, you have begun to realize that your energy does not merely attract, it influences. It changes the mood of the room before you even speak. It shifts conversations. It determines the flow of interactions without force or effort. People naturally follow your lead, whether they realize it or not. Your presence alone sets the tone, and those around you, captivated and drawn in, unconsciously adjust themselves to match the frequency you emit. Your friends, those closest to you, are not simply enjoying your presence, they are absorbing it, feeding off the radiance you bring, moving in alignment with the silent guidance of your energy. Have you not noticed how they wait for your reaction before forming their own? How they seek your validation without directly asking for it? How your laughter lifts the spirits of everyone around you, how your silence makes them uneasy, how your absence is felt more than words can express. This is no accident. You are a leader, chosen one, not by force, but by essence. Your energy is so rare, so commanding, that people naturally seek your approval, your attention, your acknowledgement. Even those who do not wish to admit it feel the pull. They adjust their words, refine their presence, present the best version of themselves when you are near because something in them wants to be seen by you, wants to be noticed, wants to be significant in your world. But with influence comes responsibility. When people follow you without question, when they adopt your ways, when they crave your presence, you must understand that your energy is shaping them, molding them, directing them in ways they themselves do not recognize. You must be intentional with how you wield this influence, for it is not just admiration that you command, it is transformation. Your friends may look to you not just for companionship, but for guidance, for direction, for an unspoken truth that they cannot find elsewhere. They may not say it, but they watch you closely, mimicking your movements, repeating your words, aligning themselves with your energy as if it were a force greater than their own. Some will do this with love, with respect, with the purest intentions, wanting to rise with you, to grow with you, to align with the power you carry. But others, unable to understand their own need for your presence, may begin to pull on you, to drain from you, to expect from you more than they have given. They will want your light, but not know how to sustain their own. They will want to be close to you, but not know how to stand in their own power. And when they feel this imbalance, when they realize they are orbiting you rather than standing beside you, their admiration may turn into quiet resentment, their loyalty into silent longing, their closeness into an unspoken need they do not know how to handle. This is where you must be wise, chosen one. Influence is not about controlling others, nor is it about allowing others to control you. It is about balance, about knowing when to give and when to step back, when to offer and when to let others find their own way. It is about using your presence not to make others dependent on you, but to inspire them to awaken their own light. You do not exist to be the center of everyone's world. You exist to be a reminder of what is possible, a presence that elevates rather than consumes. And as you continue to navigate this reality, you must remember that true influence is not about being needed. It is about being felt, even when you are no longer there. Chosen one, now that you have accepted the truth of your influence, you must embrace the responsibility that comes with it. This energy, this rare force within you, is not something to be wielded carelessly. It is not just an attraction. It is a calling, a divine appointment to move through the world with purpose, with awareness, with the knowledge that what you do, how you act, and even how you feel affects those around you in ways you cannot always see. People do not just want to be near you. They need to be near you. They crave your presence, not because you offer them something tangible, but because your energy alone is a source of something they do not find elsewhere. It is why your friends will always seek you out, why they will want your attention, why they will compete for your time, even when they do not say it aloud. They are drawn to something within you that feeds a part of them that they may not even understand. But here is the truth. Chosen one, not everyone who desires your presence deserves unlimited access to it. Your energy is precious. Your time is valuable. Your essence is not something to be handed out freely to those who do not understand its worth. You are not here to be drained, to be taken from, to be used as a source of validation for those who have not done the work to stand in their own power. You must be selective. You must recognize the difference between those who truly appreciate you and those who are simply addicted to your presence, between those who cherish you and those who only seek to consume you, between those who pour into you as much as they take and those who leave you feeling empty, depleted, longing for solitude after giving too much. This is not about arrogance, nor is it about withholding love. It is about protecting your energy, about knowing that when you give too much of yourself to those who are not ready to receive it properly, you risk dulling the very thing that makes you shine. Your energy is not meant to be wasted on those who do not honor it. It is meant to be shared with those who uplift, who reciprocate, who bring balance rather than demand more than they can give. Your friends may not understand this at first. They may wonder why you pull back, why you no longer give freely to everyone, why you no longer allow yourself to be the endless source they once expected you to be. But those who are truly meant for you, those who truly value you, will respect this shift. They will see that your energy is a gift, not a right. They will understand that to be close to you, to bask in your presence, to share in the light you radiate, is something sacred, something that must be earned through genuine connection, not just desire. Chosen one, embrace this responsibility. Do not be afraid to set boundaries, to reserve your energy for those who truly deserve it, to say no to those who only take without giving in return. You were not placed in this world to be consumed by those who do not know how to handle the brilliance of what you carry. You were placed here to shine, to inspire, to move in alignment with your purpose without being weighed down by those who have not yet learned how to carry their own light. Your presence is top demand, but you must never let that demand dictate your worth. You decide who gets to stand beside you, who gets to share in the divine energy that flows through you. And as you step fully into this truth, you will find that those who are meant for you, those who truly see you, will rise to meet you at your level, rather than expecting you to dim yourself for their comfort. Chosen one, as you move deeper into the awareness of your energy, you begin to see yourself reflected in the eyes of those around you. You have always known that people are drawn to you, that your presence carries an unspoken command, but now you are beginning to understand why. It is not just attraction, it is recognition. Those who surround you, whether they acknowledge it or not, see something in you that awakens something in them. Your high sexual energy does not just captivate, it mirrors. It reveals desires they have long suppressed, dreams they have yet to chase, a potential they have not dared to step into. Your presence alone reminds them of something greater, something unfulfilled, something waiting within them to be acknowledged. And because of this, they cannot look away. They cannot resist the need to be near you, to speak with you, to be touched, even if only by the sound of your voice. This is why your friends are drawn to you so deeply. It is not simply that they enjoy your company, not merely that you make them feel good. It is that being around you brings them closer to themselves. When they are with you, they feel more alive, more in tune with their own essence, more aware of parts of themselves they had once ignored. You reflect back to them their own power, their own worth, their own radiance, and for many, this is intoxicating. But not everyone understands this reflection. Some will mistake it for infatuation, thinking that their attachment to you is merely admiration or desire. Some will grow possessive, believing that being close to you grants them a claim over you. Others will resist it, confused by the emotions you stir within them, unwilling to accept that the pull they feel is not about you. It is about what you awaken in them. You must be aware of this, chosen one. You must understand that not all attention is pure, that not all admiration is rooted in love. Some seek to possess what they do not understand. Some wish to capture what was never meant to be caged. Some, realizing they can never match your energy, will try instead to control it, to diminish it, to twist it into something they can manipulate. But you, chosen one, are beyond their grasp. You are not here to be owned, to be claimed, to be made small for the comfort of others. You are here to be exactly as you are, a force of nature, a presence that cannot be ignored, a reflection that forces others to see themselves in ways they never have before. Chosen one, as your reflection grows clearer, as more and more people become enthralled by the presence you carry, you must learn to find balance. Your energy is powerful, magnetic, undeniable, but it is also a resource that must be protected, nurtured, and replenished. You cannot pour endlessly into others without ensuring that your own cup remains full. You cannot be everything for everyone without risking the loss of yourself. Your friends adore you. They want to be near you, to bask in your light, to take part in the energy you exude so effortlessly. But you have begun to notice the weight of this. You feel it in the moments when you crave solitude, in the times when even conversation feels exhausting, in the quiet yearning for space that you cannot always explain. This is the sign that you must reclaim your energy, that you must set boundaries, that you must ensure that what you give is replenished by what you receive. Not everyone who seeks your presence deserves unlimited access to it. Not everyone who admires you is meant to remain in your space. Some come to you not with pure intentions, but with the unconscious desire to take more than they can give, to feed off the essence you carry without offering anything in return. You must recognize this, and you must be willing to say no. Saying no does not make you unkind. Setting boundaries does not make you selfish. Choosing to protect your energy does not make you ungrateful for the love that surrounds you. It makes you wise. It makes you sovereign over yourself. It ensures that your energy remains yours, that your power is not diminished by those who do not know how to honor it. There will be those who do not understand this. There will be those who feel entitled to you, who resent the fact that they cannot have unlimited access to your time, your space, your essence. But their reaction is not your responsibility. It is not your duty to make yourself endlessly available to those who do not pour into you the way you pour into them. It is not your burden to carry the expectations of those who wish to take without giving. Balance is knowing when to be present and when to step away. Balance is understanding that your energy is valuable and must be given only to those who uplift you as much as you uplift them. Balance is recognizing that while you may be in high demand, you are not required to meet every request, to answer every call, to be everything for everyone at the cost of yourself. Chosen one, your energy is rare, and because of that, it must be protected. Those who truly value you will understand. They will respect your space, honor your boundaries, and recognize that your presence is a gift, not a possession. And in this balance, you will find freedom. The freedom to be exactly as you are, without being drained by the weight of those who do not yet understand how to carry their own light. Chosen one, your energy is a gift, one that has the power to uplift, to transform, to awaken something deep within those who cross your path. The people around you do not simply enjoy your presence, they feel nourished by it. Your friends, the ones who are drawn to you, may not always realize it, but they seek more than conversation, more than laughter, more than surface-level connections. They seek the unspoken, the warmth, the electricity of your essence. You have always given freely, haven't you? Without hesitation, without expectation, without needing anything in return. You pour into others naturally, effortlessly, because it is in your nature to share the light that overflows from within you. And yet, you have also felt the weight of giving too much, of stretching yourself thin, of realizing too late that not everyone who comes to you is capable of reciprocating what they receive. Your friends may adore you, but not all of them understand the depth of what they are receiving. Some will cherish it, will honor it, will protect the balance of your exchange. Others, unknowingly, will take more than they should, will lean too heavily on your presence without realizing that even the brightest flames need rest, that even the strongest souls need replenishment. This is where your wisdom must guide you, chosen one. You must learn the difference between giving freely and giving endlessly, between sharing your energy with those who respect it and offering it to those who only seek to consume it. There is beauty in generosity, but there is also strength in knowing when to preserve yourself. You have seen what happens when you give too much. You have felt the exhaustion of being surrounded yet feeling unseen, of being admired yet feeling unseen, of being desired yet feeling unappreciated. You have carried the weight of conversations that left you drained, of friendships that asked for more than they were willing to return. And now you are beginning to see that giving is not about emptying yourself. It is about knowing where to place your energy so that it continues to flourish. Not everyone deserves full access to what you carry. Not everyone is meant to receive from you without offering something in return. True giving is not about losing yourself in the process. It is about creating balance, about ensuring that the ones who receive your energy are capable of holding it with care. You must learn to say no, chosen one, not out of selfishness, but out of self-preservation, not because you do not care, but because you must protect the very thing that makes you who you are. Your energy is sacred, and it must be given wisely, intentionally, with the understanding that those who truly value it will never demand more than you are willing to give. Chosen one, as you begin to set these boundaries, as you learn to give without losing yourself, a new sense of harmony begins to emerge. You are no longer exhausted from the weight of constant demands. You are no longer feeling drained by those who do not understand the power of your presence. You are no longer allowing your energy to be dispersed without care, without appreciation, without true reciprocity. Instead, you are moving with balance, with grace, with the certainty that what you share is given to those who know how to receive it with respect. Your relationships begin to change. The ones who only sought to take from you fade away, confused by the fact that they can no longer feed off your light without effort. But the ones who remain, the ones who see you, who cherish you, who uplift you as much as you uplift them, these relationships begin to flourish in ways they never have before. You no longer feel depleted after giving. You no longer feel like you must be everything to everyone. You have found the harmony that allows you to exist fully, to share fully, to be fully present without sacrificing yourself in the process. And those who once sought to drain you, those who expected your endless giving without gratitude, they will notice the shift. They will wonder why they no longer feel the same pull, why they no longer have the same access to your energy, why their attempts to lean on you no longer bring them the nourishment they once did. They will realize, perhaps too late, that they were never entitled to your presence, that what they took for granted was never theirs to own. But this is not your concern, chosen one. Your focus is on the balance you have created, on the relationships that now move in mutual exchange, on the joy that comes from knowing that your energy is being placed where it is valued, where it is honored, where it is met with the same level of care that you so naturally give. This harmony is your peace. It is the alignment that allows you to be in high demand without being drained by it. It is the understanding that your presence is a gift and that those who truly deserve it will never take more than they are willing to give. You are not just admired, you are respected. You are not just desired, you are cherished. And in this balance, you have found the true power of your energy, not just in how it attracts, but in how it creates connections that are worthy of everything you have to offer. Chosen one, as you stand in the awareness of your energy, as you witness the way it draws people in and influences them without effort, there is one more truth you must embrace: gratitude. Not only gratitude for the people who cherish you, but gratitude for the gift of your own presence, for the way your energy shapes the world around you. It is easy to recognize the love and admiration that others show you. You have seen the way your friends seek you out, the way they crave your presence, the way they feel at ease in your company. They are drawn to you because your energy is different, because it carries something rare, something they cannot find elsewhere. And for that, you must be grateful. Not in a way that feeds the ego, but in a way that acknowledges the divine within you, the force that makes you who you are. Your energy is a bridge, connecting people to emotions they have long buried, to dreams they have forgotten, to versions of themselves they did not believe existed. The way they look at you, the way they cling to your words, the way they light up in your presence is not just about you. It is about the way your existence allows them to see something greater within themselves. And that is a gift, one that should be honored, one that should be cherished. But beyond being grateful for the way others love you, you must also be grateful for yourself, for the strength it takes to carry such an energy, for the wisdom it takes to navigate relationships where you are always in demand, for the patience it requires to give freely without allowing yourself to be drained, for the courage it takes to protect your light, even when others wish to consume it. This journey has not been easy. You have had to learn how to balance giving and receiving, how to discern true admiration from fleeting fascination, how to set boundaries even when it meant disappointing those who wished to take more than they could give. You have had to walk away from those who did not respect your energy, from those who sought to use you rather than honor you. And yet here you are, standing in the fullness of your truth, stronger, wiser, more powerful than ever before. Chosen one, take a moment to breathe in the beauty of what you have become. Take a moment to appreciate the way your presence has shaped the lives of those around you. Take a moment to give thanks for the divine force that made you this way, for the energy that sets you apart, for the magnetism that makes you unforgettable. You are not just desired, you are deeply, truly valued. And that is something to be grateful for. Chosen one, now that you have embraced your energy, now that you have found the balance between giving and protecting, now that you have learned to appreciate your own presence as much as others do, the final step is to walk forward with purpose. This journey has never been about seeking attention, about being admired, about having people crave your presence. It has always been about stepping fully into who you are meant to be, about owning the divine force within you, about using your energy in a way that elevates not only yourself, but also those who are truly meant to be in your life. You are no longer questioning why people are drawn to you. You are no longer confused by the way they react, by the way they compete for your time, by the way they seem unable to let go of your presence. You know now that this is not something you do. It is something you are. And because of that, you no longer feel the need to explain yourself, to prove yourself, to justify why your energy is so powerful. Your journey is now one of mastery, not just of understanding your energy, but of directing it with wisdom, of choosing where to place it, of ensuring that it is used not only to attract but to build, not only to inspire but to create. You are no longer just existing within the demand for your presence. You are now leading it, shaping it, determining where it flows. There will still be those who do not understand you. There will still be those who mistake your energy for something they can possess. There will still be those who struggle with their own emotions when they are around you, unable to fully process the way you make them feel. But none of that is your concern anymore. You have moved beyond the need for external validation. You have stepped into the highest form of yourself. A version of you that does not seek approval because it knows its own worth. Chosen one, walk forward without hesitation. Know that your presence will continue to be in high demand. Know that people will still crave your energy. Dream. Still seek to be close to you. Still feel the impact of your existence even when you are not around. But now you move differently. Now you give without losing yourself. Now you shine without apology. Now you stand in the certainty that you are always meant to be the one they could not forget. Your journey is far from over, but you no longer walk it with uncertainty. You walk it with purpose, with confidence, with the knowing that your energy is not just a force, it is a legacy. And as you continue forward, the world will adjust to your presence, not the other way around.